Hello! So today I'm going to make this fantasy study. It's going to be absolutely tiny, filled with books, and it'll have this insane library wall in the back. And I'm going to try and do it in just 5 days. I've never done a miniature interior before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But if you're seeing this, it probably turned out great.
Yeah, it does.
Who even are you? I'm scared. But anyway, the first thing I have to do is just build like the main structure out of foam. I have this, and I'm just gonna like cut it up to make all the walls and stuff. All right, so I finished cutting out my little room right here. I didn't do the back because there's gonna be like a bookshelf blocking it anyway. I have to like add details and stuff like crown molding and like other different things right here on screen because these walls have about as much personality as a hospital. But the plan is to just make it like really detailed and looking spot on. So let's do it. So I got out of bed today, looked at what I did, and started panicking. I have made like virtually no progress. I basically just have these 2 walls and a floor. At this rate, I'm never gonna finish before 5 days. I had already spent the morning editing, so the day was already half gone. And with just a few hours to do the bookshelf and paint, I was running behind. So the next thing I have to do is pretty much to make the bookshelf. I'm gonna keep all of these attached for now to make it easier for when I paint, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna carve, wait.
How wide is this?
So there's gonna be 2 parts to this bookshelf. Drawers at the bottom, and then there's gonna be like columns with the bookshelves on top. Kind of like a wardrobe or something like this on the screen. But, okay, I have to start measuring everything. Then I guess I'll probably have to do the walls next. Okay, wait, just cut into this. Yeah, just like that. Keep in mind, it doesn't need to be perfect for now. Most of it will be covered up, so hopefully it should look better than this. That. Pretty good. I'm gonna add a couple more columns like this right here. But first, I have to do like a tabletop or whatever. Shelves, if you will. Good morning. As you saw in the time lapse, I painted everything black, just kind of like as a base coat. But I want to move away from that today. No damage. But I want to move away from that today and just kind of work on smaller details. So to fill the bookshelves, I'm going to make hundreds of books. To do that, you basically just start by cutting a little piece of foam into a rectangle, folding it in half, gluing that together. Then I'll just paint it the color that I want. Just a nice brown for this one. Might need 2 coats actually. Now to let that dry. All right, I can just take these paint pens and add a few details. Let me just color in the pages, a bit wonky, I'm trying to be even. There. Now I'm just gonna do that 150 more times, I guess. I did it. I have 144 books and I'm gonna use all of these. I'm gonna put them all in the bookshelf and make like little piles around the room just for detail. At this point, I just hope I have enough, but I really don't have time to do any more than this because this took 6 hours. Like I don't have much more time today to do more details and stuff. While waiting for the paint to dry, I also printed out this, which is just some pictures of my old artwork that I took that I just printed out and I'm gonna use as like art to hang on the walls. Let me just cut these out. So these are just gonna be like drawings and like sketches. I have these like city plans and these architectural drawings that I drew up just like quite a while ago, but it's going to be almost as if the person that works here is like an architect or a city planner or something, so should be a fun detail. And these are gonna be like all the art paintings and artwork all around. There, now all this is cut out. Let me just move these out of the way. I don't quite know how I'm gonna do like all the frames around this, but I think I'll probably just use more foam. Hopefully it'll look good. I haven't tested this out, so it's not perfect, but hopefully once I get them painted, it should look better. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. The paint's all like gloopy and it's just kind of messy, but it's not that bad, right? So I think I have to go on with it. Now it's time to do all the other ones. Hopefully it takes me like under 2 hours. That's my goal because I kind of want to go to bed. So let's do it. Good morning. So I'm planning on painting the walls today and like kind of decorating them with all the picture frames we made last time. Speaking of which, I added little details with a black pen and I think it added a lot to kind of like detail the frames and just make them a little less gloopy. So I don't hate them quite as much now. But back to painting walls. So on these walls, there's two parts. There's like this baseboard, wainscoting, whatever stuff, and then the wall itself. I'm thinking this is gonna be like wood, probably just regular brown, I guess. And I'm thinking I'll do the wall in green. I'm not quite sure yet, but it should look pretty cool. And of course the bookshelf's all in brown, I think. Maybe I'll keep the interiors black to make it look kind of like in shadow, but I don't know, it should look pretty cool. And then I'm planning on just gluing all the pictures to it, just kind of like, but yeah, it should turn out pretty cool. Also, if there's the time, I might start building the furniture. There are a few different pieces that I want to make, like, well, most importantly, the desk and a chair. And then maybe like a fancy armchair in the background with maybe like just a side table beside it. I don't know quite yet, but I don't know. I guess it's time to just start painting all the walls. I don't know why I blanked there. That's kind of weird, but anyway. Now let me just clean up this mess. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, time to decorate the walls. I have a ton of decoration here, especially all these books that I'm going to glue in this bookshelf. But before that, I'm just gonna glue all the picture frames on the walls. I honestly feel like they might be too big, but hopefully it won't look weird. Let me just plan out where everything should go first. Oh no, this is making a mess. Okay, gotta clean off all the glue strings.
Okay, I mean,
Actually, don't hate it. I think the picture frames turned out pretty good. I mean, they're not that great, but they're not as bad as I thought they were yesterday. That is actually so cute. Oh my god, I love it. It's giving dark academia, I think. Cute. Now I might just add some books to the top of this, just like balanced really precariously, as if there are like piles of books just everywhere. They're stacked anywhere they possibly can. Wait, that's actually so cute. I might just do that in a couple more places. I think that's just a fun detail. Anyway, I should probably move on to the actual bookshelf to place all these books. I guess I should just start gluing. All right, so another aspect of decorating that I want to do today is lighting. Hooray. Okay, but I want to have a light fixture because although it is supposed to be like a wizard's study, it's not from like medieval times. It's supposed to be from like early 1900s, late 1800s when they still had like electricity. So I have this, just some fairy light, but I'm going to try and make it look like a light fixture. I don't fully know what I'm doing. I've never done a light fixture like this before, but I'm going to do my best. So let's punch a hole in the middle. I'll try to make it the middle. Oh, that's scary. Slightly off center, but when I glue it on, I can just like offset it. It's fine. But I want to make it like one of these like circular light fixtures, kind of like this. So I'm just gonna glue these two together. Then I'll just cut it out in this circle. These scissors are kind of trash, but I'm too lazy to get another pair. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Why do you suck? Okay, wait, now it's kind of working. I guess yell at your scissors if they're not working, or don't, I don't care. But anyway, this is gonna be like the shape of the light. And then the garbage bag is to just make it kind of look like frosted glass so that the light gets kind of like diffused or whatever. Let me just cut up this piece of foam. Bro, why is it so uneven? But I'll just glue it around here. Not gonna lie, I don't know if it really matches the time period, but everything that does seems like it would be way too hard to make. So I'm just not going to make those. And instead I have this. I mean, it's not so bad. Okay, maybe it is, but it's my first time, so please don't judge too harshly. Okay, let me grab some paint because I need to paint this gold. And yes, it is supposed to be more muted. That's why the color's kind of ugly, but it should come together better in the end. Wait, that actually looks good. Did I do it? Why am I so surprised? But anyway, I can thread this through here. Then I can glue this. Oh my God, this is making such a mess. Okay, so it's not the best. A little bit hospital core, but I don't know, it should do. Not really supposed to be like a main focus of my room, so I don't really care about it too much. I do care about how messy this hot glue job is though. Like, what even is this? I'm gonna have to repaint the ceiling, aren't I? Oh well. I feel like this color's too dark. Maybe for the edges I can do that. Oh no, you can still see the hot glue by picking this off. I think I made it worse. Okay, you know what? I could just try to live with this hot glue mess, or I could try adding more. Will it look bad? Probably, but it already looks bad, so might as well try. You know what? I don't actually completely hate it. It's supposed to be kind of like a ceiling medallion type thing. Still messy, but like at least it kind of looks intentional, I think. I don't know, you tell me, but I have to let that dry and then I can just paint over it. Actually don't hate that. Like, yeah, it's really messy, but it was before, and at least now it's kind of a little detail. I have to let everything dry, and then I think I can glue all the walls together and build the room. Here are all the pieces. Oh wait, let me just clean off all these glue strings first. These are so gross. And they'll be pretty much impossible to clean once everything's sealed in, so. There, that's much better. Okay, so just make sure that everything fits properly. Should be okay. I'll just start with the back. And then this side. It already looks so good. Just make sure the gaps are all sealed so no light gets through. I'll probably have to paint it later, but whatever. Now finally, the last one. And then the roof. Oh my god, isn't it just so cool though? Okay, I know the lighting's a little bit hard to see, but it's really good. Okay, and next I want to try and make an armchair to go in like the back corner. Made out of, you guessed it, foam and more foam. So I'm just gonna try to make this cushy armchair vibe, kind of like what you see here. It'll probably be interesting, I guess, but I guess we'll just try. Okay, I've got all the shapes and I'm just gonna upholster using this, which once painted should kind of look like fabric, I hope. But I guess let's get cutting. Now we can glue everything together. I also need to add a couple legs, of course. Cute. I mean, that's a little bit big, but the scale is not that bad. And I don't want to redo it. So I guess we'll paint it black and then probably red to get this kind of vibe, the old timey vibe. Yeah, I don't really know. But anyway, it's time to paint. Good morning. It's the final day and there is so much to do until we're done. I have to build a desk, a chair, a side table, and a bench, and finish all the decorations before the end of the day. That is if I want to meet my deadline. But anyway, I'm just gonna build the furniture kind of like I made the chair, and pretty much all the pieces are gonna follow the same steps. So first, I'm gonna start by cutting all the pieces out of this like really thin wood. Then I'm just gonna glue them all together. Then I'm going to paint it black as a base coat and then in colors before finally adding a ton of details and putting it in the room. So I feel like it would be really boring if I walked you through every single piece. So enjoy the time lapse. I just want to say I'm a new YouTuber that's just getting started, and I would just really appreciate it if you subscribed, if you made it this far, or if you checked out this other video where I did an exterior of a building. Thank you so much. But anyway, I'm just so happy with the way this turned out. Just look at it. Like, everything is so detailed and nice. I love all the books. It's really messy, but honestly, it just adds character. Okay, now this is editor me telling you to go watch the other video because it's also really good. And if you made it this far, I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, bye.